All right. Good afternoon, and welcome back to our channel, Princess It. Today is the 24th of October, a wonderful Friday afternoon, and we have a message from the Sanctuary Wealth Multipurpose Foundation, channeled through the admin, Simeon Idachaba, and this is what it says. Okay. All right. From the Secretary, Sanctuary World Multipurpose Foundation, today, the 24th day of October 2025. It has a subject: the listing of verified NGOs. The listing of verified NGOs. Yes. Okay, so greetings. It has come to our attention that certain elements have made it a duty to poison the minds of our faithful partners with negative and unfounded information. That some verified NGOs have been delisted from a much expected disbursement exercise. We therefore remind the general public that we have consistently refuted this allegation in very strong terms all along. We refer you to our update releases on the 14th of July 2025 and 14th of October 2025 respectively. In these releases, we stated very clearly that no such decision was taken or carried out. We are also stating here now that no such action has been taken on any partnering NGO. Please let this position be known to everyone. Finally, we are fiercely working day and night to finalize arrangement for disbursement. Please stay tuned. Signed, Simeon Idachaba for Apostle Ken. All right, that's what the message from Sanctuary Wealth is. They are trying to clarify the rumor that some verified NGOs have been delisted from the grant disbursement program. They want to seek reassurance with the public, but there are some important questions on leadership and how the handling of the handling of the growing public frustration. I don't know how to say it now for you to understand what I'm saying now. What I meant was they are trying to create some public awareness concerning that delisting of the verified NGO, which is not true. They want to handle the rumor, but in leadership, they have not been able to handle the growing public frustration among the member partners. It's not in the right context. All right, now the secretariat has accused certain elements of spreading negative and unfounded information regarding the alleged delisting of the NGOs. Now, although that was a firm statement, but I possibly think strongly that this particular word or submission has failed to identify who these elements are and why such rumors continues to thrive. See, in any organized system, repeated rumors is an indication, is often an indication of a communication gap. Not necessarily malice or a kind of issue from outsiders, but the leadership's insistence on dismissing these claims without addressing the deeper reason for such a widespread doubt, it would only strengthen the suspicion of the masses. Now, for the record, I want the leadership of Sanctuary Wealth to know that people generally do not spread rumors without any reason or cause. No. They do so only when official information is inconsistent. When there is irregularity, or there is silence or lack of information, or there is delay, or there's no clarity on the definition of dissemination of information, that is when you see that rumors begins to thrive. So in other words, rumors feed fat or thrive fast on inconsistencies, on delays, on unclear paths. Rumors trend and really they go very far. Now, secondly, the statement also referenced some of the earlier updates on July 14th and October 14th, 2025, claiming that the organization had already refuted that kind of an allegations before. Now, but repetition of denial without providing some verifiable evidence or progress report, it does little to build confidence in the masses. So instead of continually saying no NGO has been delisted, I think the Secretariat could have done more. They could have rather strengthened the credibility of this system by publishing a simple updated list of all the verified and active NGOs. Simple as ABC. Publish the list. Because you will come again and you make another announcement. You will refute it again. Because one, you are not ready to tell us the time, the date, and everything. You're not ready to say that. So there is a delay in the process. And so rumors will continue. And instead of you coming out to refute that claim and then begin to say nothing like that happened, why don't you let everybody know the list, updated list, current updated list of the verified and active NGOs? That is transparency. And transparency breeds trust. But secrecy will invite speculations, rumors, a lot of trending rumors. Yes. Now, a true leader does not just issue commands. Because one other tone that came up from that submission was, let this position be known to everyone. Let this position be known to everyone. Such languages sounds to me defensive and controlling rather than being cooperative. It gives the impression that leadership is more concerned about silencing dissent than engaging in dialogue with the community that has been patiently waiting for over a long time now. You understand? So leadership, a true leader, does not just issue commands to the people. They provide engagement, they provide evidence and clarity. They also provide empathy to calm certain situations that are uncertain. And finally, the statement, that submission concludes by assuring that the Secretariat is firstly working day and night to finalize disbursement arrangements. And while this one is sounding a bit more assuring or reassuring on the surface, I'm still seeing that statement as lacking depth. I see it as a vague and recycled promise that a lot of partners I've had before. We've had it time and time again. So the key question remains, what exactly is being finalized? What? And what specific progress has been made? Without measurable updates, such as like the confirmation of government signing off on the exact date as been expected, the bank readiness, or fund release schedules, such a phrase of all of this now. They just feel like more emotional pacifiers, to the community. You understand? So critically, I think this pattern of communication is highlighting one of the major weaknesses of the current grant ecosystem: poor information management, poor information dissemination. And when expectations are raised repeatedly without visible outcomes, that's where credibility begins to diminish. So the Secretariat might believe that releasing some periodic reassurances would maintain peace. But in reality, all of this releasing and debunking and the rest of them, they only deepen the frustration among those who have sacrificed their time, their energy, and their trust in this mission. The leadership needs to understand that the public no longer seeks motivational words. I've said it time and time again. What they need is the proof and the timeline. That's what they need. Finally, while the Secretariat is trying to calm the rumors and also trying to reinforce unity in the ecosystem, they have failed to address the root cause of the public doubt, which is this lack of transparency or transparent communication and tangible updates to the masses. The continuous cycle of denials and promises has lost its the persuasive power that it's supposed to have on the people. What the people expect, what they need now, right now, is verifiable progress, open dialogue. Until that happens, even the most strongly worded refutations will still continue to sound like some empty rhetorics in the ears of the masses rather than genuine reassurances for them. Leadership is not proven by how many times you deny the rumors that flies about. It is by how clearly you prove the truth to the masses, that this thing you're talking about, there is truth in there. And that's I just felt to add some pragmatic understanding to this submission from the known debunker of messages from UAAG. All right, half a word is enough for the wise. When it gets inside him, it becomes wholesome. Thank you very much. That's the message from Sanctuary Wealth Multipurpose Foundation. Do have a nice day.